Sister Wives, Meri's boyfriend squeezed every last penny accounted for. Sister Wives star Meri Brown's new boyfriend was thrust into the public arena a couple of weeks ago when she introduced him to her TLC show's fans. Amos Andrews also appeared with Meri during her Fridays with Friends online show, and most fans found him to be a good sport. But suddenly he seems to become the bullseye for the critics to aim at these days. The first round of Oh No buzz included him having 4 ex-wives. But Meri addressed that, with Amos sitting next to her on her Friday night show 2 weeks ago. She compared his ex-wives to her ex-sister wives. It seemed the sister wives celeb just let it roll off her back and didn't address it again. The first round of stones thrown didn't seem to bother Meri. But then came accusations about Amos not paying child support. Meri didn't address this, and she didn't show up for Fridays with Friends last week. Now it looks like she hasn't posted online in several days as well, which is unusual for her. Not everyone fell for this. One of Amos' ex-wives talked to the media, and she called him some disparaging names, including an opportunist. She also suggested he looked at Meri as a payday. But the woman remained anonymous while making nasty accusations about Amos to the public. Some Sister Wives fans suggested that this sounds like the case of a woman scorned. So these accusations may come from someone with a little retaliation in mind? But Meri Brown hasn't mentioned anything about this. Now, the latest attempt at discrediting Amos almost sounds comical to many of the Sister Wives followers out there. This new report has him living somewhat like the rest of us, but the headlines make it sound like something different. Sister Wives, Meri's boyfriend Amos Andrews in debt. When you first see the headlines, you might think Meri Brown's new guy is destitute. But once you read about just what debt Amos has today, you might chuckle. You may even wish you were as lucky as Amos. The story lists his debt, which is mostly from credit cards, but the total is only around $20,000. Amos Andrews is 55 years old. According to CNB, the average 40-55-year-old American is in debt for $135,841. So with Amos only owing $20K, well, it looks like he's way ahead of the game. So it appears the critics try to squeeze all they can out of what they can find about Meri Brown's new man. That said, for some of her fans, just seeing Meri Brown so happy is all they need to witness to know she's in a good place. And now that Amos Andrews' debt has become public knowledge, some Sister Wives fans are in awe because he's doing a much better job than the average guy. Sister Wives, Meri Brown's boyfriend exposed. Meri Brown's new love interest is Amos Andrews. This guy went from a private person to a household name alongside Meri Brown overnight. But now he seems to have many critics at the ready today. It's almost as if naysayers latch on to even the most mundane moves he makes. After Meri included Amos in a post, the floodgates opened. Then, she introduced him live on her Fridays with Friends venue. That's when the accusations bloomed.